Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Adrienne. I live in New York City and I love playing with makeup. I am in the process of a 30-day challenge. Today is day 25. This challenge is forcing me to play with all my lip products and talk to you all about it so that I can make some better decisions probably down the road, appreciate what I have, and likely declutter quite a lot in my collection. So if you are into lip products, ooh, you might like this. You might like this series. Let us just get started. I am so thirsty. I tried to rein in this heat and like put it in my look. And so I feel very Miami today. I have my big hoops. I have my bronzy skin. I have this eyeshadow that I hadn't ever played with, though it's been sitting in my drawer for like, I feel like at least 2 years. And if you're curious about anything, it will all be listed down below. But I'm really feeling my blush and everything. I feel good. I feel good. And I wanted to feel good because I love today's product. I'm talking about is Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. Now I know this is nothing new to people. Vice lipsticks have been around forever. I just never really fell in love with them in their previous iteration. And so when Urban Decay recently revamped the formula, revamped the packaging, that's the point in which I delved into the product line and really fell in love. I'm gonna get the elephant in the room out of the way. I despise the packaging because the Vice lipsticks come in 3 different formulations. They come in shine, cream, and matte. And you can't tell by the packaging which is which. Also, there's no color indicating stickers on the bottom, and it just drives me bonkers. Also, although the packaging is really cool, it's this like metallic, you know, kind of purpley metallic thing. When you open it, you can only close it in one direction. So you have to know exactly what direction it is because you'll be fumbling, you know, for a while. It's like a Rubik's Cube. So I'm gonna come up with a creative way to store some of my lipsticks, but I'll talk about that down the road. So definitely subscribe if you wanna learn about how I'm going to tackle knowing what it is I have left. So let's just get swatching. I love doing lip swatches. In fact, I will also do arm swatches and take a photo in indirect sunlight so you could really see the shades, and I'll include that picture at the end of this video so you could take a screenshot and just hopefully it helps you shop if that's what you're looking to do. But I love to kind of talk about the formulas while I put it on. So let's start with the shine formula. First one I have is called June Gloom. This one here, it's very, very pale. You'll see in contrast to my top lip. But I think it's a flattering pale color. And I got it to wear with lip liners. I don't love wearing lip liners, but I do like to have a couple of colors that work really well with lip liners, and this is one of those colors. I also like it like this, like if I were wearing like a real smoky eye, a little bit like today, maybe even a little smoky, a little more liner. I think this pale lip looks pretty. It doesn't wash me out completely. And the formula is delicious. It's just very creamy. There's a little bit of transparency, but it's really just feels luxe and buttery. And I love it, even though it's a depressing name, June Gloom. But it's nice. So this is called Love Trap. It's actually more cool tone than I thought it was gonna be. It's much more vivid on camera than it is in person. I think it's a little bit more dull in person, but it's a really pretty, not quite all the way magenta. It's knocking on magenta's door, but it's like it's like its subtle sister. And I like that. I like that for that reason, because I feel like this makes a really pretty day friendly, work friendly shade, especially in the summer months or spring months. Last but certainly not least is Flower District. This one is loud. It's spicy. It's like, I feel very Latina in this color. It's very coral and yummy and just announces itself. This is not a shy color, but it is a day-friendly color. It is quite vivid. It's even more vivid in person. There's a little bit of white in there that makes it nearly neon. It is not a shade for everyone, but I think it's quite beautiful and unique in my collection. And so that's why I picked it up. I mean, I could justify picking up a lot of these shades, especially in the shine formula of the Vice lipsticks, because I love shine lipsticks. I love anything that says shine that isn't quite a gloss. I'm almost always very friendly with it, and this is no different, but it's so pretty. It's just so happy. It feels like very happy. I feel very happy in it. So that should say a lot. So that is Flower District. Next up, we're gonna move to the two cream lipsticks I have. First up is Ravenswood. This was the first lipstick I picked up in this line. And this is a beautiful dusty mauve. I picked it up because some folks claimed it was like Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, but I don't think it is. It's definitely richer, and it more reminds me of Pillow Talk Medium, if we're going to be talking about it reminding anyone like a Charlotte Tilbury. It does have a sheen, but it isn't, it's almost like a satin. There's barely a gloss. There's barely a sheen. And I think this is a beautiful everyday shade. It's extremely comfortable. Even the shine lipsticks are very comfortable and will hang on the lips longer than most other kind of shine-like formulas. This one is the same way. This is gonna hang on longer and it's gonna wear down really, really nice. I think this is like a staple color in my lip wardrobe. So that is Ravenswood. Next cream that I have in the Vice collection is called Callback. I have it in a mini actually. This is almost like a bricky red. It's a little more brick than it is red. It's very, very pretty. This is a really nice day-friendly red. I know I keep saying day-friendly, but it's true. I just feel like there are kind of lip products that make me feel like, oh, I could wear this to work and I could be fine. I don't feel like self-conscious around the lip product. And this one's really pretty. This one has a little bit of brown, a tiny hint of pink in it as well. And yeah, it kind of reminds me, talking about Charlotte Tilbury colors, Walk of No Shame. There's a little bit of Walk of No Shame in here because I really love that shade to wear in the day, and this kind of reminds me of it. And again, like a super comfortable formula. So that is Callback. Callback left a little bit of a stain, but I don't mind it. The last two are actually in the matte formula. This color is called 1993. I love this color. This is that supermodel brown color. Now what is really crazy is this calls itself a matte, but it feels almost thinner than the cream, but it has almost the same amount of sheen. So it is a super, super comfortable matte. This is like an exceptional matte, or something that calls itself matte. I don't think it's a matte though. I know it calls itself that, but I don't think that this qualifies. I hope you can see kind of like the sheen that it gets off. So this is not like a velvet dry down, but the color is gorgeous. It is like a neutral brown. It has some rose in it. This is like the Cindy Crawford brown for sure. And last but not least is Backtalk. I feel like this is such an iconic shade. I actually have it in a mini. And you can see, even though my lips are stained, it's so opaque that it will cover the staining. So these are full coverage lipsticks. So that is Backtalk. I feel like so many people love this color, and that's why they had a whole collection based around Backtalk as a theme. To me, it's just a tiny bit, I don't know. I'm not in love with Backtalk. I probably should have ended this video with 1993. Backtalk to me just has a tiny bit too much pink in it. I wish it had a shift more to purple and a little more depth. Maybe on someone who has a real cool tone skin, this would look lovely. I think maybe like on my sister, she would look great in this. On me, I'm more neutral tone, and today I kind of played up more of the warm tone in my skin, and so it's just not, it's not the most flattering, but it's a very pretty shade. And the formula is the same as the 1993, and I swear it does feel thinner than the cream. So if you're not a matte person, you're a cream person, in this line you might actually like the mattes, which is weird, which is very, very weird. But anywho, I hope that that helped you kind of see the 3 different formulations. This is just a great, great lip product. Urban Decay, I'm not like a die-hard Urban Decay fan. They make some products that I really love. Perversion Mascara is one of my favorite mascaras for my very straight, they don't want to curl lashes. And of course, their iconic all-nighter products. But probably the product that sits #1 for me is their 24/7 eye pencil, the Glide On eye pencil. That for me, I have like a ton of colors, and it's one of my favorite formulas ever. So that I found a lip product in the line that I really, really love was surprising to me, and that's why I kept kind of going back and kind of collecting more and more, and I got some as free gifts. And so yeah, that's how I've kind of built my collection. Will I be keeping all of these shades? Have they made it past? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like this one, maybe I'm gonna see if my sister wants it. And as much as I like Callback, I'm gonna swatch it against some other colors because I have a feeling I have a lot of colors in that shade. Again, I will swatch all the colors on my arm and I'll insert it at the end of the video. I hope that was helpful to some of you. If you were a big fan of the original Vice lipsticks and you're one of the ones who's like upset about a shade they didn't bring back, let me know what shade that was. I'm so curious. If you enjoyed that, please consider hitting the thumbs up, subscribing, and clicking the bell for notifications so you find out what tomorrow has in store, day 26. Hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.